If the ban goes through, it will have major repercussions on several industries and sectors. Clearly, there are vested interests that are defending their constituencies. It appears that government may not have consulted widely enough, and there is a risk of the unintended consequences not being properly weighed up.
We are actually very disappointed that the government itself has not yet spoken to the industry when it drafted this bill. And the fact that now the bill has been drafted, we are more than determined as the industry to interact with government so that we can be able to find lasting solutions.
The Industry Association for Responsible Alcohol Use, the ARA, has upwards of 120 members and associate members, including most of the big players in the alcohol production and distribution chain.
12,000 people will be losing their jobs. And if you think about the multiplier effect and also the indirect industries, the numbers could be big.
There are several sectors that will suffer indirectly. Many sporting codes rely on alcohol advertising for sponsorship and financial support. The advertising creative industries will also be a big loser, although they won't quantify their losses. But it's the media sector that will suffer the most.
Because we spend not just in broadcast, we also spend for print media, for magazines, and also in radio stations. So the ad spend is currently estimated to be above 1.8 billion.
While certain segments of the alcohol industry are unhappy about not being consulted, they are prepared to engage constructively, they say.
Currently, the industry is not thinking about dragging the Minister of Health or government to court at all, because we believe very strongly and we remain extremely optimistic that they will definitely give us a hearing.
The advertising of alcohol products is an emotive issue. Many lay the blame for the abuse of alcohol at the door of the advertisers.
Alcohol abuse is not only, we say, thing from our side related to advertisement. There are other things at play, like peer pressure, parenting skills, economic environment.
Alcohol abuse is a reality in South Africa. The fact that the government apparently drafted the bill without consultation from the industry seems to point to a firm decision to press ahead with the bill, regardless of the opposition. It remains to be seen if the alcohol industry will take this approach lying down. The potential loss of jobs is something that the country can ill afford, coupled with which is the potential loss of revenue and taxes. This is going to weigh heavily on the minds of ministers. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Johannesburg.